Optimus Prime, you're just in time to see my coming out party.
Blungin, how is that possible? How did you escape?
All the odds on the Decepticons helped him. Wasn't me, I just got here through the space bridge.
Yeah, the Decepticon bastard reanimated me to kick his ass.
Ah, Springer, excellent. I will just kill you again.
We must stop the Decepticon prisoners from escaping.
Oh yeah, you and what army?
She's got a point. Skylinks is trashed back there.
Did anyone get the ID number of that laser bolt?
You Autobots are outnumbered.
Blungin, the only robot I find more annoying than Prime is you.
Make any sudden moves, and this planet goes boom.
They activate some kind of overload in the planet's reactor. It will destroy the Garius prison facility.
You're too late, Autobots. I've got a way out, but you...
I can't transform.
Galvatron, you must use your subspace black hole to remove the bomb. What? We would all die here, Prime.
Before I leave you, Prime, know that I have returned. All right.
That was fun.
They still function, Prime, but I'm not sure why Springer's back. They used the subspace black hole to save us, but Blungin got away. Well, little remnants of mayhem are still around, but so are the records. We need to find out where they went. Well, Blungin's so full of himself, he'll turn up sooner or later. I only saved him because he annoys me more than you, and I want to crack at him. I guess we should call for one of the Titans to come and get us.
Wait a minute, he fled through the space bridge. Can't we go through it?
I suppose, but he probably booby-trapped it.
No, that's not his style, Prime. He thought he killed us.
Well, I've been dead before, too. Let's make repairs and get out of here.
Well, they had enough parts around here to get Skylinks back together. Let's get out of here.
And look, I found some fantastic bling. Oh no, where'd you find that other matrix?
It's lying in the rubble pile, Prime.
It could be a Decepticon matrix, or the fabled creation matrix.
I don't think so. The Autobot matrix isn't telling me anything.
Arise, chosen one.
Chosen one? Who said that? It sounded like a very ancient Prime voice. Or one from an alternate timeline. I've been to one recently. That is possible too, Galvatron. Yes, Prime, but you know not to take me at my word. I do. I know you too well, Galvatron. We need to get out of here, Autobotties, and Decepticon. We will board Skylinks and Space Warp back to Cybertron. And since we beamed away my subspace thing, I can't protest. Autobots and Decepticon, let's roll. Prime, we didn't leave. I noticed, and my weapon is now gone.
There will be no need for it here, Optimus Prime.
Rakshi, but you're dead.
Both of me, yes, and not. What is this place?
It's Chas.
A part of her became the Chromia, and a part of her died.
A part of me was dead. Galvatron reanimated me.
We have bound him. There can be no Decepticons here.
Yep, but there can be Carter, though.
A part of him lives in you and RC.
How's that?
We were all created in the same product line.
Transformers only started to emulate humanoids after they met them.
Yes, as the gendered Autobot and Decepticons.
Yes, but normally we don't reproduce like that. We can fall in love. This is a very ancient and sacred place. Prime, what do you suppose is going on here? We still appear to be on the planet Darius, but these are not their normal defenses.
We brought you back as we could together, but it will bring you great pain. But my body shall exist as Chromia. Won't that be confusing? Wait, if she's Chromia and I was her descendant, what am I?
Timeline paradox or something? Confuses me too.
Not exactly. The device Springer found is doing this.
It's not a creation matrix. It's some other kind of matrix. Well, I don't particularly want it, but oh well.
It shows you Springer, which is absurd.
Just recording our memories like that Wrath planet or something?
That is an aspect of it, Springer, but you must find Blungin again and capture him.
Why? Most of his buddies are dead. Well, he's a menace to the galaxy.
You must find him, Springer. It is your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Why me?
Because we were the three created as one. And joining the Wreckers helped you cope with her loss.
What? What's going on? Puny Autobot, you were holding me here. What? Galvatron? I wonder where my blaster went. I don't know, but we might arm the defenses again if we used it. Foolish Autobots, this planet is messing with us. Let's get out of here.
Galvatron, is it?
Chas, you're back. How is this possible?
Your little trinket has some powers you don't know about.
I'd say she was a hologram, but she has a spark.
Very good, Galvatron. The planet has regenerated this form.
I didn't think the prison planet could do that.
Normally it can't, but the device Springer found, I put it there.
To bring Chassis back from the dead, that's a little weird. Well, she's not a zombie, Prime. Something recreated her.
Well, I'm a Paratron guard. Well, I was, but I borrowed the body.
Wait till RC finds out.
Yes, that should be interesting.
It's a little too convenient for my taste. I mean, her spark was just floating around through deep space until it came here. What are the chances?
Yes, they're nearly astronomical, but if I meet Chromia, that might cause some confusion.
Autobuddies, I suggest we flee this strange place.
You are the chosen one, Springer. Find Blungin.
What? That sounded like Solus Prime's voice. But it can't be. The Fallen's mate? That is incredible.
It's simple, Optimus Prime. It is the matrix of redemption. It comes to those who choose it.
It isn't going to turn me into a Prime. That'd be silly.
You will bring it to one who is worthy, once you have captured Blungin and returned him.
Okay, but why am I still here?
Simple. You were Megatron once, and you know Blungin will go.
Yes, I do. But can that partly restored Griffin bot get us there? Of course I can. I'm Skylings. We may need the assistance of some of the other remaining wreckers. We can certainly summon them, Optimus Prime.
I'm going. My previous host let them escape. I feel responsible.
Finally. But enough of the illusions. Once my subspace thing is back, I will blast you. But you won't, because Bludgeon annoys you as much as I. You know me too well, Optimus Prime. Yes, let's roll. You fly, but you're not a Decepticon. Your bite is probably worse than your bark. What's going on? Where'd everybody go? No one escapes the Garius facility. Except Blungin. He got away, Cup. No, he didn't. He just thinks he did. Blitzwing. Impossible. You're dead. Looking for this, Optimus?
The ancient Requiem blaster. How did you get it?
Well, technically I don't have it. I am part of the planet's defense system.
The ghostly images of the past are just part of the planet's defenses?
Precisely. You never left the planet.
Does that mean Bludgeon never left the planet either?
Well, he did escape his cell, but he's still on the planet.
We must find him and stop him before he finds a way to escape.
There is no getting off this planet.
Wheeljack, how'd you get here?
I'm not here. I'm part of the planet's defenses. You're trying to keep us here, then. You think Bludgeon's escaped, but he's only escaped his cell. You can't catch him.
Why'd it trap us here? Make it think we repaired Skylings.
Yeah, and it made Bludgeon think he used a space bridge. Well, that'll tick him off pretty good. What? We're still trapped here and broken.
What? I thought I passed through the space bridge and escaped.
Dear sister, there's no escape from this planet.
To spend an eternity with you.
This is certainly not lost on me.
I am Road Rage, the renegade Autobot. You are just a pretentious copy.
It is true that we were built from the same product line, but I'm the more stunning one.
No, I am. You just think you are.
If you say so. Have fun trying to get away.
Well, howdy, Galvatron.
Wait a minute, weren't you in that weird dream sequence with the other dead Transformers? That wasn't a dream sequence.
You're still all trapped here. It's part of the planet's defenses.
And that is annoying.
You know what that means, Galvatron? You didn't actually use your space weapon, so you can go after Bludgeon.
He was never there.
No, it's not possible. I killed you.
But I am back, and you're going back in your cell.
Never. What? You think you can use Metallico against me? A master of Metallico?
It was worth a try.
Where did she go? Very clever.
Cool. Approach very slowly. You're not thinking of recruiting him into the Decepticons, are you?
No, he's clearly a neutral. Well, you wouldn't actually be a Decepticon until you survived Bludgeon. But you shouldn't have too much trouble. Relatively speaking, anyway.
Great.
Isn't it, though? Waste of my time.
Fast but cowardly. We have no use for him here. Take him to the smelting pools after I deal with the third.
And what is your name?
The name's Springer. The sword will not be necessary. Commence.
A little too fast. This would be symbolic.
A fair fighter. He will serve well with more experience. Very strong. And very lucky. Don't expect to get that kind of break again. I wish to let our new recruit witness the festivities at the smelting pool. Very well. This is the fate you have escaped. For now.
I'll let you, pile of junk. Get up and report to Shockwave for repairs. I'm not sure if it was Detail or Jung, but strength is more than physical, they say. Roadbuster and I will go out and intercept him. RC and Chassis, you stay on the periphery and see how it's done. If we get into trouble, we'll call you.
It's not Autobot. He's making me nervous, Cup.
Yeah, I hear you. He's not responding to any radio frequencies. Okay, bring him down.
Arg.
Primus, who the hell is this?
I'm sorry.
For what?
I hope you can forgive me.
Please don't come any closer. I don't want to hurt your friend more than I already have.
What do you want?
I don't really know.
Why are you here? It seems I have a lot of explaining to do. Report.
Magnus, you're not gonna believe this guy. He knocked Roadbuster out with his bare hand and then surrendered himself. Turns out the cons picked him up and recruited him.
Really?
Yeah, we downloaded his memory and it all checks out. There's marks on his chest. Get this, he burned the Decepticon insignia right off.
I don't get it. Why would he pummel Roadbuster just to turn himself in? It doesn't make any sense. Well, Roadbuster was going to shoot him down. Was that after he didn't respond to the radio signals? His radio was offline. I looked. His story checks out. And he did turn over all of the information he downloaded from the Decepticon. I don't know. I think Cup's right. He's got a few screws loose. You're such a skeptic. Why can't you take anything at face value for once? I don't know. I look at this guy and I feel like I've seen him before. You too? Yeah, I don't get it. Well, that does it. My curiosity is piqued. What are you going to do? Visit our new friend. You're incorrigible. I'll come with.
Hi there.
Have a seat. I won't bite.
Tell that to Roadbuster. Well, unless he bites me first. You have a point there. Well, close enough. He'd pull his shots, though, just like he held Cup up with a deactivated blaster. We're never going to let Cup live that down. That was smooth, Springer, real smooth.
Gee, thanks.
So, why did you vax Roadbuster?
Well, look at it from my point of view. My warm welcome from the cons shook me up a little. How could I be sure that you guys weren't any better? All I knew was that you were enemies with them. And I figured you couldn't be much worse, but I had my doubts when I got shot down with a chain gun from hell. For all I knew, Roadbuster could have been trying to kill me.
And all that stuff you saw today, that's all you can remember?
Yep, the earliest thing I can get back is just walking down some street not knowing where I was.
Maybe we should save that topic for another time. Springer looks like he's about ready to pass out.
We have to get going. Some of us are on duty tomorrow. Get some rest, Spring.
Thanks, I will.
Night, Springer.
Hey, RC.
Yes.
I want to stay.
Really?
Yeah, I made up my mind.
Olivels from Magnus talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks.
I got out of a surveillance run tonight. Oh yeah, how'd you manage that? Magnus was worried that tonight's meteor shower might adversely affect radio contact, and, well, I recommended that we shouldn't take any chances, seeing as how it's just a surveillance. There's a meteor shower tonight. Yeah, where you been? Same place I'm going to be tonight. I've been stuck supervising the loading docks for weeks. Girl, you're being screwed over. Tell Cup you want out. Are you kidding? No, I'm not. What is your strongest ability? Sharpshooting? And what good is a sharpshooter in a loading dock? Maybe it's Cup's polite way of telling me I'm not that good a sharpshooter. Give me a break. I think Cup is just testing her initiative. You might want to start showing something pretty soon before you get stuck there.
Did you hear about the meteor shower tonight?
What's the matter with her?
Dead-end job.
You're still at the dock.
Uh-huh.
You're better than that, RC. Get out of there.
I've already requested a different assignment and didn't get it. And that's because you let Cup walk all over you.
Sometimes you gotta just give him a boot in the can before he realizes that you're not happy where you are.
You're right, I'll talk to him tomorrow.
I, for one, am not going to miss this. The view is supposed to be great on the east side at 2300 hours. Think you can duck out, RC?
No.
You, Chas?
Sure can. Great.
Don't worry, RC, we'll come and visit you. How about it, Spring?
Sure, you're not lucky enough to get away from us all night, you know.
Thanks, guys.
So when does the show start?
We're on the edge of the asteroid belt now. Should be soon.
You're really into this astronomy stuff, aren't you?
It's helpful to know when you're in the air all the time. And a must for space navigation. I guess I just kind of got to like it. I mean, look at the stars. Look at the patterns. How could anyone not like to watch this?
I guess I just never took the time before.
Spring.
Yeah.
I'm worried about RC.
You know, kid, so am I, kid. So am I. Is it me, or has she just been feeling on low grade lately?
If it's you, it's both of us, because I don't think I've seen her laugh in 3 days. This doc job really has her down.
She doesn't belong there.
And she's not assertive enough to get out. She's always been like that.
She said she talked to Cup.
Yeah, right. She's afraid of stepping on toes.
We'll pry at her tonight.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, but if we lie down, it's easier to watch that way.
Not right now, but if you've ever seen one of these.
No, beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You don't particularly like military life, do you?
How did you guess?
Just a hunch. Seem kind of nonconformist is all.
Do I stick out that much?
I just happen to notice it, but I like it.
Really, thinking contrarily takes a lot of conviction.
I bet it does.
You've given this a lot of thought.
Chas, are you feeling what I'm feeling right now?
You mean the high regulator rate, external conductance, and a cramp in my right leg?
Everything except the cramp.
I think I like that idea a lot, but we should head back.
How are we going to explain this to RC?
I was just thinking about that.
I don't think this would lift her spirits that much.
Should we sit on this for a while?
I don't feel right about it. She should be the first to know.
Yeah, you're right. It would be bad if she found out from someone else.
We really haven't had much time together. I know. Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
The cons were circling for another round. Let's get back. I'll cover.
They got away. So there's no way they will find out that we actually got anything.
No, the last thing I did before I left was to run a bunch of bogus passwords to bring up a screen full of failure messages at the logins. Make it look like I just tried to get in by cracking the passwords. So they probably won't even check beyond that. But I covered all of my tracks, even if they do. I'll have all the technobabble in the written report.
Thank you, Chas. Strike team report, Springer. No technobabble here. Everyone's accounted for, and no serious injuries to report. Except for yourself. Get it fixed. Good job, both of you. Dismissed.
Are you okay?
You could tell I got hurt. How could he tell I got hurt?
Spring, don't be stupid. If he didn't see your shoulder, he probably saw the hydraulic fluid dripping off your hand.
Huh? Oh.
Springer, why are you here?
What?
Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you stay?
I don't follow. Look, let's talk about this tonight, okay? We have a lot of work to do right now.
Sure.
So, why do you think I'm here? Why do you think I'm here? You're the espionage expert. You tell me.
Well, near as I can figure, you believe you're doing the right thing. We're the good guys, and they're the bad guys. And you feel it's your obligation to stop the bad guys because you have the ability to contribute in doing so.
Not bad.
Thank you.
I have another question for you.
Shoot.
Why are you here?
I made an informed decision to be here.
I know the way the Decepticons treat others. I don't know if it's much better, but there aren't very many alternatives.
I'm here because it's better than life as a neutral, scraping for fuel.
But you don't think we have a chance in hell of stopping them?
That's pretty much it.
A skeptic to the very end, eh?
I'm a realist, Spring. One of us has to keep our head out of the clouds.
I guess you got a point there. Did you have something you wanted to say to me? Chas, I love you.
And I love you, too.
Was he supposed to do that?
He had to end the suffering.
I don't get it. It's bad enough the bastard killed her right in front of him. Why make him finish her off too? Primus will drive him nuts at this rate. And then what good will he be?
This is as bad as it will get for him. Once he finally comes to terms with this, he will be able to withstand anything.
Oh yeah, what about RC?
What about her?
I saw something after Unicron. I know what they'll feel about each other. Damn it, Primus is going to do it again.
They will.
Primus is going to set the guy up, and
They will be.
Primus is going to rip that poor sucker apart again. Going to put them together and then take her away and turn Springer's brain into a pile of blown fuses by the time he's done. I can barely stand to think about it. And you're going to stand back and let this guy live it? Just kill him now. Let him blow his brains out. Let him throw himself off a building. Let him short-circuit his power regulator. Hell, let him face plunging by himself again. Just let him get it over with, now that he won't have to go through that again.
They will be prepared. Come, we must welcome someone.
What's the occasion?
It's time you meet the newly arrived.
You are dead. Hey, but don't worry, you're dead, remember? I can't kill you again now, can I? Who are you? Well, I really don't have a name here. I'm more of a less of an assistant, though.
Can I call you Ass for short?
Huh?
It was a joke. You don't have to laugh, though. It was a bad one.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So, where exactly is this anyway? I sure don't feel dead.
Well, this is a mental plane of existence, actually. You don't exist in the physical reality anymore. I mean, your body is more or less intact, but it isn't functional enough to support you anymore. So here you are.
Then what do you call this?
Oh yeah, well that's your imagination. How you picture your own form. You see, on the mental plane, you can pretty much take any form you want. Any kind of alien, plant, animal, or energy form. Heck, some like to float around like gas clouds. Most stay with their original form for sentimental reasons. But for transformers like us, they're kind of notorious for changing all the time. Just kind of our nature, you know.
I don't follow.
You'll get it, although this isn't my true form.
What's so strange about that? You said we could be whatever we wanted.
Yeah, well you can, but I'm not dead yet.
Now you've really lost me.
Okay, I'm not a normal transformer. I helped the builder put the transformers together. As a matter of fact, I helped him build you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking creation here, right? You guys just slap some scrap metal together and crank us out?
Would you shut up for 2 minutes and listen? The construction process is very time-consuming. More so for some than for others, of course. We provide all of the hardware and most of the software. We don't, however, install the most important part.
The personality program, or the spark.
That's right. We know what kind of personality the transformer will receive, and we build it accordingly. But the personality itself comes from Vector Sigma.
Primus's computer.
Well, yeah.
It's all too convenient. It's so dualistic.
Not really. The whole process is so coordinated between Primus and the builder that, never mind, you wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't get it.
No, you just have to be here for a while to really understand. What you need to do right now is to put your skepticism aside for a while. You have to present your case before Primus.
My case?
Yeah, see, Primus is kind of big on the faith thing, and you're an agnostic leaning toward atheism. Now we have to defend you and your merit in order for you to stay.
And if we're not convincing?
Well, then you don't say.
I see. Where's Springer?
He survived.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine.
What do you mean he will be fine? How is he now?
He just fired 3 point-blank shots into someone who meant the world to him, and he's half dead himself. How the hell do you think he is?
That's not what happened. But will he be okay?
Yes. Eventually. Why do I keep screwing up?
How's he doing?
I can't find any more physical damage. He managed to put himself in some sort of neural lock, and I can't get him to respond to anything. How are you holding up?
Well, I guess it can't get much worse. I want to try and talk to him again. That's okay.
Well, yeah, sure. Maybe you can get something else. We will leave you two to be alone.
I went to the Beta Quad at 1300 yesterday, just like any other day. Had a 10W40, just like I do every day. Just like every other day, I waited for the two of you, because you're always late. I thought that maybe if I tried really hard and tried to make it like every other day, that it would turn out to be that way. Or maybe, at the very least, you would stroll in, order your usual, and say that Chas must have gotten lost. And it would be funny, because she's always getting lost. You always used to say that she would lose her bearing in a room full of compasses without you. And maybe she would come in and call you a wise ass, and you would smile and say that was better than being a dumbass, and everything would be okay. I remember her grilling you on whether you were from and what you had done the day that you showed up. I remember what you said to Roadbuster the next day. If you can't beat him, they ain't gonna let you join him. I always appreciated how you would always include me. You were right. I never felt like a third wheel. Both of you were always there for me. She loved you so much, Springer. I guess in a way I do too. Please, I can't get through this by myself.
You don't have to.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough. Could you help me out here? For what? I'm gonna go get sloshed. Wanna come with? What? Let's get so drunk that we throw tie rods the whole way back. What do you say?
I don't think so. I don't think that's such a good idea. All I need is someone to talk to, and all you want to do is drown your sorrows.
I can listen and plaster myself at the same time. It's called multitasking. Well, come on.
Don't you think that's not the most healthy thing to do?
Healthy? Healthy? In case you haven't noticed, RC, neither of us is in exactly a healthy state of mind right now. Didn't know about you, but I have a few demons to shake off for a while. If you want to talk while I'm at it, that's fine. Either way, I'm out of here in 2 minutes, with or without you.
You go ahead without me.
Have it your way.
He's not learning anything, is he?
No, but he will.
You're a selfish bastard.
Nope, not selfish, but I am kind of a bastard. Hooah! Cup. Of all the stupid, dumbass, rust-brained, idiotic, fuse-blowing nut. Cup. Case things I've ever had to do. If I ever get called off of my shift to drag his sorry green butt home again, I'll... Cup. Kick it so hard he'll never... Cup, I'm going to yak. What? Hang on. Gross. You okay, kid? No, but I could bring it up again. Never mind. Ultra Magnus is not going to be pleased when he hears about this. Yeah, Magnus will probably kill me. Springer, better do yourself a favor and shut up before you do something stupid. Are you done then? Can you transform? Yeah, let's go home. I guess we'll keep walking. Sorry about that, Cup. Don't mention it. What have I done to myself? Springer, I'm not sure what to do with you. Part of me sympathizes with you because you had to do something very difficult, but it was the right thing to do. The other part of me is ready to demote you because you turned around and did something so stupid and unnecessary that not only did you get yourself in trouble, but you made us look very poor in the eyes of the neutrals. Oh yeah, about that. I'm not going to lecture you about what happened. I am, however, going to relieve you of duty and give you time to think about it. You're a valuable member of this unit, but I can't have you working with your judgment impaired. Take as much time as you need and come back when you put yourself back together. I'd rather do this privately, Springer, but I can't. Hoist, Cup, Aerial Defense Officer Springer, I hereby relieve you of service. Your final orders are to remain in repair bay until officially released by Hoist, and then report to your quarters. Remain on base until you are ready for reinstatement. I'm sorry about all this, Hoist. You know, I didn't mind working on you for 48 straight hours. I really didn't. You were trying to do your job, and I did mine. I take care of people who get hurt on the job. That's what I'm good at, and I like it. What I don't like is doing repairs on someone who has lost respect for his own well-being. I didn't work on you for 2 days straight, just for you to leave with the intention of trashing yourself. I'm sorry. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. You aren't the only one who lost a friend, you know. I see. She really needs to talk to you, and I strongly suggest that you stop being a self-centered idiot and listen to her. Yeah, you're right. You're not supposed to be out here. I came up here to think. What are you thinking about? Thinking about turning it in. Really? Why? Maybe Chas was right. Maybe we're in over our heads. Springer, I know things look pretty bad when things like this happen. I considered quitting when I first lost a friend to the Resistance, too. Why did you stay? Because I realized that I still had other friends that I needed to help me make it through. Chas was more than a friend, Cup. She was my boyfriend. Yeah, I know. All the more reason you can't go through this yourself. I can't. I tried talking to RC all last night, and I just couldn't do it. I can't talk about it. You need to give it some time. It's a big adjustment. Your whole life has been turned upside down, and you're going to need time to sort through it all. I don't know if I can stay, Cup. Why do you say that? I've made too many mistakes. Caused too many problems. You didn't cause any problems at all until yesterday. I know what you're thinking, Springer. You can't hold yourself responsible for what happened to Chassis. But nothing. You were set up, and you're lucky to have gotten out alive yourself. Nobody blames you for what happened, and neither should you. That doesn't change how I feel. I know it doesn't. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to take a while to get over this. If it makes you feel any better, you helped RC out last night. I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. You were there and you listened to her. That's all she needed. Uh-oh. A Decepticon attack. You can't go without being reinstated, Feist. Reinstate me then. But you're not ready. I can't just stand around while we get attacked. Yeah, but you were going to leave a minute ago. You said it yourself, Cup. I can't get through this myself. I need your help. But you guys aren't going to be around if I don't help you first. I'm the only flyer you've got right now. No, I can't let you do it. Please, Cup. I've already lost Chas. Don't let me lose this too. It's all I've got left. All right. Magnus is going to have a field day with me for this. I'll deal with Magnus. False alarm. Sorry about this.
That's all right.
Aimlessly wandering around. Yeah? Care to wander with me? Sure. I'm sorry about yesterday, RC.
You already apologized for that.
Yeah, but idiocy on such a grand scale is demanding of a second apology.
It's over and done with. I want to thank you for listening to me last night, though. I owe you at least that much.
As do I.
Oh, then we're even. Are you ready to talk about it?
No.
It's okay, Springer.
Sorry about that, too.
Feel better?
I'm fine. I didn't know what hit me.
Same thing that hit me last night. The realization that it actually happened. That we can't change it. That it's a permanent fact of life.
Permanent, yeah. I can't talk about it, RC. There's just too much there. I'm not ready to handle it yet.
You should take all the time you need.
I'll need a lot. I think I'll come back to full status pretty soon, though.
Cup said you thought about leaving.
Yeah, I thought about it. I couldn't do it, though. Why not? I belong here. I couldn't leave this all behind. Knowing there are creeps like Shockwave and Bludgeon running around. Every day it feels like the cons get the better of us. But something inside me keeps telling me not to let go. That everything we do, even if it seems insignificant, adds up in the big picture. Sometimes I look at this place and wonder why I bust my tail for this dump. And then I think that maybe there's more to it than this. More than just Cybertron, even. A tiny little hunch that there are things out there that we can't begin to fathom right now. Things that we're going to get thrown right into the middle of. Things we won't believe, even when we see them.
You're getting a little mystical on me.
Huh, yeah, you're right. This is the point, though. Is it any coincidence that this bears a striking resemblance to the icons of Primus?
Now that you mention it.
Yeah, I think it's more than meets the eye right now. Just more than us versus them.
Was he thinking about what I think he's thinking about?
What is he thinking? A way out of this virtual sandbox?
Maybe he might be.
What? What is he thinking?
I think he's made a bit of a prediction.
So what's the big deal? It is necessary for Springer and RC to prepare for something that until just now was unknown even to me.
Is he really?
Yes, I believe he is.
What is he? The end.
What are you looking at? Has Bombshell been prepared?
Yeah, we're ready. I say we just blow the creep out of the sky. I mean, the two of us can take him without a prop.
I don't know. With all this iron ore around, I'm only going to be able to resonate it for a second or two.
That'll suffice.
Commence.
He suddenly gets so tall.
Long shift, I know. How'd everything go? Really well. They never saw me. I can brief you in a few minutes.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll see you later. Springer, how does your surveillance proceed?
All quadrants, all spectrums. Now get this stinking camera off me. I feel like a warped version of a James Bond prop.
Specialized equipment, casings to prevent damage. No wonder the Decepticons never found you. Camouflaged yourself as a pile of dirt on purpose?
So what did you see?
Well, Wheeljack would be able to tell you for sure, but I think they're working on a mining project up there. Must have been testing some sort of sonic technique because Soundwave and a couple of the jets were up there. The film will tell us anything worthwhile.
Did you maintain radio silence at all times?
Yeah, one peep and Soundwave would have been on me in a second.
Good. Anything exceptional to report?
No, not really. Just a couple of cons acting like a couple of cons. Reconnaissance really isn't my specialty, Rodimus.
I know, but you were the best one for the job. No one else could have gotten through those mountains. Not to mention, no one else is strong enough to carry all that equipment. You really do a good job, Springer.
Thank you. Couldn't turn down a compliment like that. If memory serves, you and RC and Cup and I all have tomorrow night off. I don't know about you, but I need to go out.
Sounds good. Great, I'll see you later then.
Springer. Yeah, Rodimus?
Take a bath.
Sure.
I've been expecting you.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Out in the field for 3 straight weeks. No room to pack sufficient supplies. Plus the fact that you always push yourself too hard to begin with. I'd be an idiot to not expect you. I started setting up as soon as you made radio contact.
I fell out of a tree.
What were you doing up in a tree?
Well, I was taking pictures. The wind kicked up. The tree dumped me. And I got my arm hooked around a branch on the way down.
I see.
So have I frustrated the hell out of you yet?
Close, but not yet. At least you kept your energon levels at a respectable level. I thought I'd have to keep you plugged in here overnight. But if you keep your fuel up now, you'll be fine. Shutdown. Temporary stasis lock.
You mean fall asleep?
Springer.
It's all right. He's just asleep.
Well, that's a relief. How is he?
Oh, he'll be fine. Maintenance problems mostly. No combat damage. I think he suffered from exhaustion more than anything else. His self-repair couldn't keep up with everything. I can take care of all the major stuff, but it will take him a week or so to work out the kinks himself.
Can I help in some way?
No, I'm just about done.
I see.
I'm not sure if he'll wake up anytime soon, but you can stick around if you want.
Thanks.
You look pretty beat.
I feel pretty beat. I missed you.
I missed you too. I was relieved to hear your voice when you finally made radio contact.
Was everyone listening to the narrowband radio?
We all were. 3 weeks of radio silence was a drag for us too. It was hard not knowing how you were doing.
I know. I think I'm going to crash all day tomorrow. But do you want to go out tomorrow night? Rodimus is up for it, and I think Cup is off too.
That sounds great. Magnus is on duty, but we can swing by and visit him on the way.
Yeah, that'll work.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It sure is different with Hot Rod being Rodimus Prime.
Yeah, it's true, but it's not that.
It's her, isn't it?
Chaz, right. It felt right. That was it.
Don't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault in that situation.
You were never a third wheel, R.C.
Well, I know that. It was more of a threesome.
You mean that in an erotic context?
Yeah,
Obviously.
I know.
You're not a third wheel either, you know.
Oh, I see. I'm still kind of sore, though.
I'll be gentle.
I thought you were going to be gentle.
I lied.
Such a kidder. Oh,
What's eating you, Magnus?
Well, I'll give you 3 guesses.
Spike Witwicky.
Right on the first guess. Impressive.
Yep, thinks he's a know-it-all with those computer machines.
Considering we gave humans that technology, we probably shouldn't have.
Well, if it's any consolation, I'm already tired of his crap.
Well, if you didn't want to be disturbed, you should have used a secure channel.
I know. I don't know why I'm so wound up.
Yeah, and the Springer stuff's kind of getting to us, too.
Yeah, we could all use a break.
Well, I can tell you liked RC before the transformation to Rodimus Prime.
Yeah, now that I'm leader of the Autobots, I'm supposed to set a good example and be separated from that. The Intended's real memories are bleeding into this part.
Let them happen. Place your faith in our defense systems.
What do you want, Shockwave? Couldn't you find anyone your own size to pick on today?
Just destroy him.
Foolish Autobot! I can't without hitting you. Your sentiment is ridiculous, Autobot.
Just fire and end him.
After all he's done, I should end him.
Are you sure he's ready?
I don't know, he scared us half to death. Caught us on an open channel.
Why are you even here?
Security reasons. He's a little nuts.
Oh, really? Like I hadn't noticed.
Must have been the result of Galvatron reanimating him.
He's essentially a walking corpse. The retribution matrix is keeping him alive.
That's just an aspect of this place anyway. I was just thinking of an old Alice in Chains song. If I can't be my own, I'll feel better off dead.
Hey, what's wrong?
Magnus didn't write me an email today. I think I'd have to kill him. I'm about as sharp as a bowling ball.
Angst about emails. You're a bad liar, Springer.
I'm having flashbacks again.
Yeah, how bad?
Pretty bad.
Just the first part so far?
They're like old memories, but so real I don't want to talk about it.
Clearly you do want to talk about it. Perhaps later.
I don't want to talk about it at all.
You know it doesn't work on me, right?
Nothing ever works. We'll talk about it later tonight.
We still have something to talk about.
Isn't it a little late? What's worth a shot?
I'm not on duty tomorrow, and neither are you. Nice try, though.
Thanks. So, what happened? Weird flashback, like a memory.
Have you told Magnus about it?
No, not yet.
Are you planning to?
I guess I should. Just when I think I'm over this, it all comes back to me. I mean, it doesn't happen to you, does it?
No, but you were closer to her than I was. No.
No, not much. You were a good friend to her.
I remember when she would tell me about the stuff you guys would do and being amazed you didn't mind her talking about it.
We knew you wouldn't say anything.
Besides, what?
You know how I feel about you.
The feeling is mutual.
I can't say it. I know what you mean. Do you ever think about her?
Sometimes. I think about how we would all hang out together. How we practically took over the Beta Quad during our breaks. And how we constantly gave Cup a hard time. How you seem to be perfect for each other.
Oh boy.
It's okay.
Sorry I fell apart there.
I haven't seen this side of you in a long time.
That's probably a good thing. I have a reputation to maintain, you know.
Springer, did you ever think about her?
I try not to.
That's what I thought. That's the problem.
Magnus handed our personal files over to Prime for review when we were forced off Cybertron. Apparently everything that happened with Chas was included in my incident reports, and Optimus called me in to talk about it personally.
Springer, it's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you, too.
Magnus tells me you are his highest-ranking officer. I hope you don't mind getting set back behind Prowl and Jazz until further evaluation.
No, not at all. I'm pretty laid back for someone who's just been displaced from my
home of several Vorns. I looked at your performance demonstrations, and they're very impressive. They're not bad. Springer, your record is exemplary, but I do have one concern.
Yes, sir?
I see that Ultra Magnus relieved you of duty following an incident where you behaved recklessly and endangered the well-being of yourself and others. Can you please elaborate on this for me? Then you probably saw the report filed 3 days before. Yes, I read it. It's no excuse for what I did. I endangered the lives of my friends, myself, and uninvolved parties, and I was justly disciplined. I can assure you that it hasn't affected my performance since then. Springer, very few of us are lucky enough to have the kind of relationship that you had with Chassis. Unfortunately, the instability of her situation has not been conducive to maintaining these relationships. I think I know what you're getting at, Prime. Did you know Alita 1? Yeah, she saw me fly by and shot me down thinking I was a Decepticon. RC and I were with Magnus when Alpha Trion gave us the news. I'm sorry, Prime. I'm sorry we couldn't help. You and the rest of Magnus's team were kept unaware of Alita's position for reasons that even I do not understand. My point is that her experiences, yours and mine, are very rare. You had the additional misinformation of being directly involved in the situation and not having the necessary experience to be effective in changing it. I know such things are not dealt with easily. If ever you need help, Springer, I am available. Okay, Optimus, sir. We never talked about it again.
Why not?
I don't know. It was almost like he was the one who needed someone to talk to, just that once. After that, it was like we didn't need to say it. Whenever we happened to see each other, we just knew. What are you thinking about?
I was just thinking there's got to be something better than this.
I don't know, Chas. I really don't. Where do you think would be better?
I don't know. Even if there was such a place, I couldn't leave you.
But if you're not happy here,
I wouldn't be happy without you. You're the reason I'm staying.
I feel like I'm tying you down.
Spring, you're not listening to me. I'm here because I want to be with you. I'm happier here with you than I would be on some nutty utopia by myself. I'm here because I love you. Can't you understand that?
I love you too, but I have to go.
I know. Have a good patrol.
I will. You too. Springer, are you okay? I'm fine, sir. What needs to be done? If there's any grunt work left when you're done, you can help with that, if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Springer, are you sure you're okay?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you come talk to me after you're done here? All right. Yes, sir.
Hey, Magnus.
The shuttle should be ready by this afternoon, and the team from Cybertron is scheduled to arrive at 1900 hours this evening. They launched with no problems an hour ago.
Sounds good.
What's bothering you?
Just thinking about what Galvatron's up to. Why would he station 3 Decepticons so close to the city just to dig around in a pile of rocks?
Well, he's not exactly playing with a full deck, but still. Sorry to change the subject, but I do have a personal issue.
Really? What's up? Did you happen to notice anything odd about Springer last night?
No, relatively speaking anyway. Why?
Well, if I didn't know better, I'd say he was hung over this morning.
No way. We were out late, but he hardly hit at all. Why? What did he do?
I don't know what he was doing, but he seemed like he wasn't himself. He was sluggish.
He came off a 3-week field shift, but it was more than that.
I just hope he's not mopey and sad about death again.
Oh, come on, Rodimus.
Curiously, the thought of his own death did not bother him.
That's because he's confused his grief with self-sacrifice.
That's silly. Whoever heard of a robot needing a grief counselor?
I don't know if it's a sign of maturity or not, to ask for help.
He'll have to face his fears. Then he can escape this.
We've been all over the galaxy, but he has not.
He's kind of got an excuse. He's been dead for a solar cycle.
I fear his breaking free may only lead to more questions.
Then so be it.
Well, what do we have here? Geez, Bludgeon, you've gotten uglier since the last time I saw you. I didn't think it was possible. But I see you haven't gotten any smarter. What do you mean? Coming here by yourself, without backup, right into the middle of Decepticon territory? Need I continue? What do you want with chassis? It's really quite simple, Springer. You're what I really wanted. Your friend was merely just a piece of very effective bait. What did you want from me, Bludgeon? When I first fought you, I thought you would make a fine Decepticon soldier. I let you live out of mercy, and out of the intention of recruiting you. At very least you owed me to stay. Instead, you left. You discredited me and became a traitor. I was never a Decepticon. Funny, I remember carving the insignia on your chest myself. Treason is punishable by death, Springer. You can figure the rest out yourself. I've waited a long time for this, Autobot. You were a disgrace of a warrior. You left the Decepticons because we were too violent, and then you joined the Autobots. You commit violent acts in the name of Ultra Magnus every day. Magnus, Shockwave, it's all the same thing. And Decepticons are too violent. Look at your kill record, Springer. You're nothing but a hypocrite. It's terrible. I will enjoy crushing you, Springer, almost as much as I would enjoy watching you suffer as I crush your friend first. Ah! 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 Where's Chas? You are not in a position to make any demands, Autobot. Take this, Decepticreep. Oh. Oh.
It seems I have my ass handed to me.
Oh no, Bludgeon, put her down.
Not the best choice of words, Springer.
Well, I've had my ass handed to me.
Yes, you have. Get out of here.
How'd you get away from Shockwave?
He may be intelligent, but he's not smart.
Let Shockwave have all the fun. Pah! Killing you is my job. Forgive me. I'll give you one last chance, Springer. Pledge your loyalty to the Decepticons, and I will make both of your deaths short ones. Remain a traitor, however, and I will send you both to a world of pain so profound you'll wish you were dissolved in the smelting pool instead. No, Bludgeon. I won't do it. Very well. Please watch as I destroy your friend, so you know what to expect when it's your turn.
Primus this, Primus that. Let me deny him until their time of death.
Till all are one. No, this isn't quite what happened. We can't show you what really happened. This is an unreliable narrator. I didn't kill the most important part of my life, did I?
You did what you had to do, what you thought was right.
It's time to go home.
Springer, do you have your navigational report prepared?
Yeah. No Decepticons have been reported in the vicinity, so we'll just take the straight shot over to Cybertron. If they happen to make an appearance, I've already plotted Plan B, and we're all set.
Not gunning for a promotion, I take it?
No, I think I've made it to the top of the dumbass of the day list. Brown nosing isn't my style anyway.
How are you doing?
I have a few things to take care of once we get back to Cybertron, and then I'm in the clear. I think I'm missing something here. You'll see.
Glad to have you back, Rodimus. Things have been relatively quiet all month until about 5 minutes ago. We have an intruder alert out in Sector 19, and all of my flyers are on the other side of the planet.
Okay, I'll bite. Springer volunteered. Sector 19, the middle of the old Decepticon territory. How convenient. We'll go along anyway. Bring backup. Oh yeah, it shouldn't take that long. We can go for a drive anyway. Well, what are we waiting for? What's up, Springer? Go along, I'll catch up. RC, stay with him. Magnus and I will keep going.
Why do I get the feeling that something's up?
I don't really know. It's just a hunch. There's something I need to do, though.
I'm not leaving you alone.
Fine. Follow me then.
Appears the Decepticons cleaned up in here.
This is where it happened, isn't it?
Yes, 2 versions of what happened. Can't keep them straight anymore. Can't have her back.
Springer, there's a Decepticon signature over there.
Nice of you to drop by, Bludgeon. Care to join me? I thought I'd see you here since Soundwave and the other Decepticons showed up Earthside a few weeks ago.
Rodimus Prime, come in. Rodimus Prime, come in.
It's this place that's doing it. Is this even real?
Shit, the Decepticons set us up again.
I see you figured it out then. Somehow I knew you would be the one to be sent on such a pointless assignment. 3 lone Decepticons so close to Autobot City. Rodimus is getting predictable even in his youth. You had them plant the flashbacks, and here I am. Let's finish this. It ends now. I should warn you, Springer. Revenge is a dish best served cold. You've been watching too much Star Trek, Bludgeon. What? No new tricks? You're disappointing me. You seem to be enjoying this, Springer. Oh yeah? Since when have you become empathic? Just a simple observation, made by one warrior of another. Why chance using your saber and risk getting too close to me, when you could just take blaster shots? Because getting close is more fun. It's more personal. It's so much more fulfilling to spill your opponent's energon with your own hands, to see yourself how the light in their optics dims as you squeeze the life out of them.
Whoa, no, Bludgeon. I've never taken that pleasure in fighting.
But you do in fighting me, don't you? Admit it, Autobot. Slicing through my arm felt good, didn't it?
Not half as good as slicing through your neck is going to be.
A little too fast. This is going to be symbolic.
It's about time you guys showed up.
What's he doing? That's his fight, Rodimus. How's he doing, RC?
I don't know, they're beating each other up pretty bad.
You see, Springer, you're too good at this not to enjoy it. Tell me, how many have you killed? How many lives have come to an end in your hands? How many deaths are you responsible for?
I have better things to keep track of. Spare me the ethics lesson, Bludge. It's really not becoming of you.
And hypocrisy is not becoming of you either. Don't lie to yourself, Springer. Every time you land a punch, every time you hit a target, some small sadistic part of you smiles. And every day that part grows a little bigger, a little stronger, a little more important. Then one day you wake up, and you have revenge on your mind, and you can't wait to get the blood on your hands.
No, you can't be right. No, I'll not concede that.
You know how this feels. They don't know what it's like to be consumed with rage. Sooner or later, it catches up with you. And when it does, they won't understand. They will take everything from you, Springer. You'll have nothing left.
That's not true.
Isn't it? What was the first thing that Magnus did the last time you lost control?
No.
Admit it, Springer. You're not an Autobot. You're not like the rest of them. Come back to Char with me. Look at yourself. You fly like a Decepticon. You fight like a Decepticon. And you hate like a Decepticon.
We're here, Springer.
Yeah, bust him in the chops.
Springer, no!
What does she know about you?
Plenty. Too much, really.
You know, Bludge, you owe this to yourself. You should not have picked on us that day.
Springer, don't do this. End it now.
So, Bludgeon, how do you like it that your life is in my hands? It feels like we have come full circle. You see, we are no longer any different.
Springer, you can't do it this way. You can't.
No, Bludge, you got it all wrong. You killed someone I loved. You killed her in cold blood. I, on the other hand, am going to kill you in hot blood. You see, I can pull this kind of shit too. I had a good teacher.
Springer, don't lower yourself to his level.
RC, you don't realize how this works. How does it feel for you, Springer? How does it feel to have my life in your hands? How does it feel to lead me to a long and slow death? It feels good, but it shouldn't. That's the point, isn't it? You said so yourself, Springer. Insignia means nothing if you do not believe in what they stand for. Does the symbol you wear stand for the hate you feel?
No, it can't be.
I don't think so. Tear it off, Springer. Find a place for your anger among the Decepticons.
No, I killed her. No.
No, I thought I put her out of her misery.
Springer, that's not what happened. It's this place.
Revenge isn't going to bring her back, Springer.
Oh, this place has scrambled your brain thoroughly, hasn't it?
You killed her, and you made me think you shot her afterward.
Only after Shockwave tortured and violated her.
No, you take that back. Springer, he wants you to kill him. Don't give him the satisfaction.
I have the freedom to choose my destiny. Your destiny? Ha! You're nothing but a reanimated zombie.
You don't understand. It's what makes it different.
Rodimus, we hacked into the compound's database and stole all his data. Galvatron's gonna have fun with that later.
What? If he finds out, he'll kill me.
What, you mean you've got some furry beasties porn in here you don't want anybody to see? Not exactly.
We'll throw this joker into prison on Garius. Galvatron will probably agree to that, I'm sure.
I think killing me would have been better.
No, I won't stoop to that level. I'm not a Decepticon or an Autobot. I'm a wrecker.
I can't believe you made it on time.
Yeah, I can manage that occasionally.
Let's get you back to Repair Bay.
I've been thinking a lot lately about us.
Really?
Yeah, really. The last 2 years have been very different for us, haven't they?
I know we haven't acknowledged it to ourselves, but we know the truth.
Yeah.
What's next, then?
I'd like to change, but I don't know how.
That's the first step toward redemption.
I don't want to think that I have nothing to lose when I have everything to lose.
Well, that nothing to lose mentality is getting old.
Yeah, but I think I need to get to Repair Bay. Just know that I love you.
Of course. Always.
RC, with all my soul, I love you. I do. What? Where are the men that helped me escape?
They weren't actually here, you moron. And I'm here, but only in this form, to better communicate with you. It would appear the defenses of this planet have freed us and taken my gun. Yes, I've also assumed this form to communicate. Yes, it would seem that now we are worthy. The virtual sandbox has freed us. Wait a minute, I'm alive? Why am I still mangled? Well, some of this is realistic. You did fight Bludgeon again. And he won again. Ugh.
Wait a minute. I'm alive again?
It appears that the planet has deemed you worthy as well to return to the land of the living. What? Chas?
Hi, Springer. I'm back. And this time, no force in the universe will stop me.
Auto buddies, we should get out of here before the planet holds us again. I guess we'll have to give the Decepticons a ride, too. Good luck, Autobots. Keep facing up. Title drop.
Wait, there's another Chromia just like me. That's going to be confusing.
Well, we'll deal with that later. Magnus, I see you found us as well. Let's get out of here. You might want to get me to Repair Bay, too. Autobots. Ugh. Skylinks, get ready to receive us.
Very well, Autobotties.
And Springer's got one hell of a punch. Sorry about that. Don't mention it. Next time I'll duck.
The Autobots are too annoying. Galvatron, kill me now.
I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to let you stay here.
It's terrible.
Well, here we are at the auto shop. Weeks have passed since you returned. That's one hell of a story. Yeah, now it appears I have a twin sister who's my ancestor and my descendant. Yeah, I think we're different models from different timelines or something. And Springer sort of married RC in the interim. But then we separated for a while.
Yeah, and I was powered up, but then I died in battle, and Galvatron reanimated me, and then I returned to my old form for some reason.
Ah, yes, with this. It's quite clever. I've been studying it.
Ah, the Redemption Matrix, yes. My spark was in there. Part of your spark was in there. The other part was in Springer. Bletch, you mean it was love that did it? I agree, that sounds cheesy.
Well, I'm not going to fight it. Drinks for everyone. On me.